you become my closest friend.
I was on 380 driving this bitch crazy. I was just trying to find a way to make rent. Praying for a session, I was counting my blessings. I was still a little short, staying tall, never flinch. Monkey on my back, probably why I can't relax. Trying to pay it, no mind, couldn't even get a cent. Throw the money on the floor, no, I really can't afford it. But I told her I could buy the whole house with a brick. I'm the top dog, I'm the top dog. Fuck with me wrong, get knocked off. In the suite with a freak, get topped off. Got a few on the leash, I'm the top dog. I'm the top dog, I'm the top dog. Fuck with me wrong, get knocked off. In the suite with a freak, get topped off.
Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Modern Motors, the very first episode of 2026. Before we even get started, we want to say thank you for a very, very eventful 2025. We are so blessed to do content, have a business, and do all this fun stuff year after year. And we had a very successful, very fun 2025 year. And again, we can't say thank you enough to everyone who supports us and watches, whether you just watch the content or you shop with us, or you just engage with us overall. We truly appreciate it, and we can't say how thankful we are. And saying all that, I know we have failed you for the Vlogmas time period. A lot of you guys were expecting videos. You guys messaged us saying, hey, what the heck is going on? I have at least a decent reason on why we kind of were offline for the last 2-3 months. And hopefully you guys kind of get some context of why we didn't post anything. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. It is freezing out here. I fully anticipated filming this video on the outside so you guys can get the aesthetic of the car and me and all that really cool stuff, but it is way too cold out there. It is 40 degrees and I'm not gonna make it. The beanie and the jacket aren't doing anything for me. So you'll get the cockpit of the car, you get the cage, the cool seats, I guess. I don't know, it's gonna be me to you. You know, I definitely owe you guys some explanations of where we've been. Just to take it back a little bit, we've been running into this issue since last year sometime. A little bit near July, I think, August, where after every so many miles, our car would just shut off, and we'd have to coast it to the side and get it towed home. You guys have seen a few videos on my Instagram where, you know, the tow truck is dropping the car off. I think we got towed home twice, and then after the third time, I'm like, yo, this is no longer safe. We gotta take it in and figure out what's going on. In other eventful news, 3 Cross Garage is no longer in business. They have moved on to bigger and better things. Tristan and I had a long conversation last year, and you know, he's just going to move on to what he currently does for his actual job. He got, I think, a promotion over there, and he's going to prioritize that. So me and Tristan are still going to do some work on the side with the cars, but he is no longer in business as 3 Cross Garage. So unfortunately for the DFW Metroplex, you guys are going to have to find somebody else, and most likely your prices may go up slightly. But we are doing our best to try to find you guys an alternative. But as of right now, there's no more 3 Cross Garage on the table. Okay? We took the car to Tristan. We asked if he could figure out what was going wrong with it. Because it was related to it looked like the BCM or some electrical issues, that's where his limitations had stopped. And he pretty much said, hey, I think this is going to fall outside of my means of expertise, and I think you should take it into the dealership, which is what we did. I worked with a tech there named Landon, my friend Angel. So some of you guys know he runs one of the Facebook groups. Sent me over to him. You know, me and Landon hit it off. I told him kind of some of the issues. We scheduled time, I think October, to bring the car in. We dropped off the car in October, and he kind of went through it and tried to find what was wrong with it. The issue that they found with it was my boost gauge. My boost gauge was drawing power from the fuse. The car did not like it, so they said, hey, I think you should remove the boost gauge. We're going to go ahead and uninstall the entire thing for you, and just so everything goes back to normal. They did that. Everything was great. They gave me the car back, and I drove it for about a week. So we had the car for about a week. Once we had the car for about a week, we eventually threw another code. I'll put the codes up on the screen so you guys can see it. We didn't know what those codes were. We called Landon immediately. Hey man, we're throwing codes again. These ones weren't the same where it was like putting me into let mode where I had to pull over to the side, but it was putting me in let mode, as in it put me into N. I was able to clear the codes and just continue about my business. Obviously, because it was like the Christmas, Thanksgiving time period, everybody was trying to go in to get their car service and oil changes and all that good stuff, prep for the winter. So they just didn't have the bandwidth to take the car in immediately. They took it in sometime around mid-November. And they just kind of went back through the same things, like, hey, let's figure out where the diagnostics went wrong or what happened. But after a very, 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 very long time, We found out that it was my O2 sensor is what was causing the issue. It was like a completely dead plug. I don't even know how it happened. As we moved closer to the December timeframe, I got really nervous and I tried to hit him up, say, hey, you know, is there any way we can move a little bit faster? We just couldn't rush figuring out what was the issue. They didn't want to give me the car back, and I continued to run into problems. So thankfully the car is done now, but we did miss a ton of December for recording. We had 30 videos planned. Like a few of them were already recorded. A lot of you guys saw. We went to Florida to see the 33 again in person. We were in Austin for the Alpha Fest. We had a lot of cool stuff to film, but I didn't feel right coming back and dropping like small videos. One big thing about me is that I'm not gonna drop like a minute video, you know, horizontal that has a bunch of nothing. I think that I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna make a stretch for views just to get views. I care about the quality that I put out. I care about what you guys are seeing. I'm not gonna bait you into watching my content if it's not something I would 100% watch or put effort into. So it's not about the views for me, it's about the quality of content that you guys get. So I was gonna wait until we actually had the car back in our hands before we could, you know, go back to posting like normal. Again, we have the Squadra TCU tune, we have the charge pipe, we have you know, the both trips, Austin and Florida, and a whole bunch of stuff that we just haven't been able to put out. We have a QV big brake kit, OEM QV big brakes that we're putting on the car. We have a lot of stuff that has been filmed, and we just got to show you guys. So and a lot of new parts too for the business that we haven't posted up online yet. So we have a ton of stuff that we can post and go over. I know that was a lot of yapping for nothing, to just say, hey, it was in the dealer for like 3 months, 4 months. It's okay. You know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's part of living life with an Alfa. I will say my Alfa has given me absolutely no issues whatsoever for the life that I've owned it. Only when we started modifying it, which comes with the territory when you put in boost gauges and you start drawing power for different places, you know, down pipes, you know, exhaust, all those things will cause issues to your car. Now, my Stelvio has none of those things done to it. My Stelvio runs like a champ, still has never led me to any issues. We're about to pass 100,000 miles on it. So, you know, I will give you the caveat. If you modify your cars, you have to pay the price when the paper comes of potentially running into issues. Leave it stock, have no problems, modify. You know, that's the modified life. I know what comes with the territory. I know what I signed up for. If you don't know what you signed up for, please be aware of what you signed up for. Modifications will potentially cause problems in the future. Now, you may install these parts that I've installed and never have an issue ever again, and that's totally okay. If you had never have an issue never again, this is just what happened with me. I'm just giving you my example. I will say we have another downpipe going in, so it's not like we're stopping or removing or going back to stock. We're only going to keep pushing the limits. You know, if it costs an O2 sensor to go down, thankfully, as you guys know, we have a lot of cars that we can pull from, and that's what we'll do, and put these away at the dealer until they can fix them. So it is what it is. I, again, can't profusely apologize for missing the December time frame. I'm really, really sorry. I'm sorry you didn't get better aesthetic shots for this video. Again, I just want to reiterate, 2025 was such an eventful year for us. You guys push us as business owners to continue to thrive and do better, be better, as content creators, as people in general. You know, you guys for the long time viewers have seen me from, you know, apartments and you know, a little bit younger to now where I'm at. I think you guys have been on this journey for about 5-6 years, right? And you know, I thank you, and we're continue to be blessed to do this for another year. And I will not let you guys down. I will come back with good content. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. And we are not stopping with the 2.0 platform. I don't care if this car, the motor completely blows. We will come back and continue to thrive in this 2.0 Alfa Romeo space. And yeah, that's all I have. Hopefully you guys have been having a great 2026 year. This is just our hello back explanation why we've been gone. And I don't know, maybe we still have giveaway stuff that we have to give away that we never gave away, so maybe we'll give it away throughout some of these videos. I suggest you probably watch our next one. Maybe we might give something away there. We have 3 tunes we got to give away. So we were fully anticipating, again, having a Vlogmas year. And we have a ton of stuff that we just don't need and we need to give back to you guys. So we will see you guys in the next one. And thank you guys for watching this one. Bye. Well, actually, before I end the video, jumping into 2026, is there anything that you guys would specifically like to see from us? Again, new downpipe, new charge pipe. We got all those really cool things that we're installing on the car. I know every video, Hyper Turbo, we got it. It's coming. Just give us a little bit of time. You know, knock on Jason's door, tell Jason, hey, we're waiting for it. There's a lot of stuff that we need to install in our car for this year. Again, we have the big brakes. I think we have a really cool setup that you guys would like to see. I'm trying to think what else we have. New exhaust coming for our car. No cheap, no China, titanium, all that good stuff. Center exit. What else? I don't know. I can't think of what else we have. But is there anything that you guys want to see? More body parts, more exterior parts, interior parts. A lot of you guys have been waiting for the QV. We have a lot of cool stuff coming with that build that I'm really excited to share with you guys. We've been working on it tirelessly in the background, and it doesn't make sense yet. I promise it'll make sense, and when we finally can share what we've been doing, I think you guys will be very happy. But yeah, what else would you guys like to see from the content? We can do some traveling this year, again, if you guys want. I know you guys don't particularly watch the traveling content. Why? I don't know. I love to travel. We have some cool plans for our own family, nothing to do with content, but we are traveling. I'm traveling to North Carolina this year to see one of my sisters. I am traveling to Disney World to see Mickey Mouse. If you guys are in the North Carolina, I don't know if we have any fans in the North Carolina area, but if you do, I would love to meet some of you guys. I don't know what North Carolina has for a car community, to be honest. I've only been like a handful of times. If you're in the Florida area, my wife is going to kill me because she wants to be family time, but if you guys want to meet again, happy to meet you in the Florida area. We should be at Carlisle, PA this year. If you guys want to meet at Carlisle, PA, I know we have a great fan base over there. We will be there. We plan on being at SEMA this year. So if you're going to be in Las Vegas around the November time frame, I think Carlisle is in May. The 15th, 16th weekend. We'll be in Florida February. I'll be in North Carolina January. Wherever you guys want to meet us up at, we will happily go and plan a trip for your state. If we have enough people that are interested for us to go, we're happy to travel. It's nothing to us. We love going different places, so let us know. That is officially all I have for this, and I'm sure I'm missing something or I didn't think about something, but if I do come to it and I do think of it, I will let you guys know in our next video, because we should have the next video posted very shortly after this one, because we have too much content that we're sitting on that just desperately needs to go out. Okay, bye. Thank you again, for real this time. See you next time. I'm gonna try to get through this video as quickly as possible because it's just absolutely freezing out here.